Happy Thursday, Facebook friends. Welcome back to Facebook. I'm Angie Garza, Director of Professional Learning and Educational Services at ROE 47, serving Lee, Ogle, and Whiteside counties. And if you're joining us this fine October Thursday, you know that it's another time for Teacher Talk. All this month, we are highlighting on our Facebook page new additions to our ROE 47 Facebook family. So if you haven't checked those posts out, please make sure to do so. And we are very excited today to welcome some of our new friends to our ROE 47 team. So in just one moment, we're going to be meeting two such individuals who have joined our team for the 2022-23 school year and beyond. And so to do so and to have these really wonderful introductions, as always, I am so happy to say good morning to my friend, colleague, and co-host, Ms. Stacy Dingus. Good morning, Stacy. Are you as excited about our conversations this morning as I am?
I am, Angie. Our team continues to grow and I enjoy it so much. Number one, because I'm not the new person. And then second, because it's so good to have like a different perspective on the world of education. You know, one thing good at the ROE is that we bring in so many different views of different programs, so many different perspectives might be the better word, from all areas of our three counties. Some have kids in our schools. Some are a little bit older and their kids have been through the school system. Some don't have children yet. Some come to us with more of a community-based background or an education-based background, or maybe neither. And so I enjoy that, kind of getting a different perspective on all the things that we're doing at the ROE. And so welcome to our new faces and excited to officially introduce them.
Stacy, there is some truth to the old adage, many hands make light work. And so we have been waiting to proclaim our team is full for quite a while, and having those right people in the right places is so vitally important to our work. And you are so right. We are so fortunate to have just a variety of different backgrounds and perspectives, all with the aim of helping our teachers, our students, our families, and our communities to grow. So that being said, I am very pleased to welcome to the ROE 47 team and to our Teacher Talk this morning, two of our new ROE 47 team members. First, I would like to introduce Amy Howard. Amy is our new coordinated intake specialist for the office. And we also have with us someone who is a little bit familiar with our office. She's worked there over the last several summers off and on while finishing her undergraduate. Mackenzie Garza, who is the new family educator at Amboy Preschool for All. So welcome, ladies. And I'm going to actually turn it over to you, Amy. We'll start with you. Do you want to tell us just a little bit about yourself as you've started this journey with us here at ROE 47 and your new role at the office?
And excited to be the new coordinated intake specialist. And I'm excited to work with the community and be a positive impact.
Amy, we're going to hear a little bit more about your role in just a moment, but we're so happy to have you here. I know that in our meetings, we would always say, oh, the coordinated intake specialist, our new coordinated intake specialist will handle that. So having you in this role is just a wonderful thing to have happen, especially now as we're getting all of our programs kicked off and started for the school year. Mackenzie, would you like to introduce yourself to our ROE 47 Facebook community?
Hello, good morning. Happy to be here. I am Mackenzie Garza, and I'm the new Family Engagement Coordinator for Amboy's Preschool for All program. I'm really excited for this school year. I've already had the opportunity to connect with some families within our program, and I can't wait to further help them and connect them with whatever they need.
I'm going to ask you first, will you tell us a little bit about what led you to the ROE? You were a new face to me, and I've enjoyed working with you so far. maybe talk to our viewers a little bit about, what you were doing in the past and kind of, what led you to make this switch and get more involved with the community.
Yes. So before I came to the ROE, I worked at an insurance agency, a local insurance agency, and I did enjoy working with people and connecting with people, but I just knew that I wanted to grow professionally. So I heard about the opportunity at the ROE. So I knew that might be a good fit to build and maintain relationships in the community and to just further my growth.
Kenzie, what about you? You're a little bit more familiar about the ins and outs and the working of the ROE. And I'm super happy to be working with you now, and really happy that you're in my home town in Amboy with my school district. What led you to kind of make this change and officially jump over to not just hear a lot about the ROE, but actually join the ROE staff?
Like Angie said, I've been working at the ROE for the past 4 summers, I'd say. And I always did a little bit of everything. I helped everyone with that, whatever they needed. And I graduated from my undergrad program, and I just started my master's program. And Angie kept asking me, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I didn't have an answer for her, but she provided me with one. She said, I have this job for you that I think you would excel at. And I thought about it and I agreed. So before, I was subbing at Mount Morenci School in Rock Falls and working with kids. And I knew that I wanted to continue working with kids, but I wanted to make that connection with kids and families in the school system. So here I am.
So it's so wonderful to have you both on board. And these are not, for the most part, existing roles. These are new roles that we've created over the last several years as the result of some different changes in programming, things that we're doing to help better support our school districts and our communities. Really kind of meeting the needs that we're seeing in our 3-county area. And so some of our viewers might not be as familiar with what you do. So I was wondering, and Amy, we'll start with you, if you could kind of, I know you're only 3 weeks or so in, so, please feel free to, kind of give some high-level overviews here, but can you talk with us a little bit about this idea of coordinated intake, what you've been doing to kind of start dipping your toes in the water of that new role, and just what the job is all about?
Sure. Yeah, I'm excited to be working with the community. So with that, so far, I'm just getting acclimated to just what the community has to offer and just the different school districts, and just familiarizing myself with the role. But hopefully sooner than later, I'm going to be assisting families by determining the services and supports that are best suited for them, their particular needs, based on our referral system using IRIS, which is our referral program that we use to connect families and school districts to their community, to our community partners, getting them with the services that they may need, or just information maybe that they need to get better or support their families.
Kenzie, can you tell us a little bit more about this idea of family education engagement? We know you are one of 3 family educators that we have at the office. We have 2 regional family education specialists, and they are working with the 3 counties, but you specifically are working in Stacy's hometown of Amboy, and really working with that program and preschool families. So what does that look like? You've had a few weeks on the job working with families and with little ones. I think I even heard you took a field trip today. So what does that look like for you and your new role as a family educator?
So as a family educator, one of the main thing is to connect families and their kids with the school, to be that connection. So I'm working a lot with the preschool teacher and her aide. We have many discussions about what they're seeing in the classroom and how I can relate that to home life, what they're learning, the different activities that I can provide that they can continue learning at home, not only in the school setting. Like today, we took a field trip to the Amboy Fire Station. The kids loved it. So I will be working on trying to find an activity that could connect the fire station, somehow fire safety, with an activity that will promote, either motor function or try to connect with what they're learning in the class right now, activities that they can do at home. And another aspect is trying to connect with the families and see if there's anything I can support them in, connect them to, and just whatever they need, I'm there for them.
I definitely want to say welcome to the team. I think that you will find very quickly, this is a great place to be, a super supportive working environment, and we're constantly learning, which was one of my favorite things about this job. So as we wrap this teacher talk up, Amy, I'm going to ask you first, do you have any goals for the new year? Like Angie said, you're super new, just a couple of weeks in and still learning. But as you think about your role in the ROE this year, any goals that you have or things that you're working towards?
In this first year, I'm hoping to just gain the trust of the level of trust with families and community members, school districts. That way I'm able to assist them, and that way they are reaching out to me, and we're collaboratively assisting each other, but all for the growth of the community in a positive way.
Kenzie, what about you? As you, first of all, kudos to you for spending time in the kindergarten classroom, because I make it very well known that I do not do little kids. So you are a brave soul in that. But when you think about your time at Amboy and in this new role at the ROE, what about you? Do you have any goals or things that you're working towards in your first year?
So like Amy said, I'm just really trying to gain the trust of the families that I'm working with. And not only the families, but since I'm working with the kids as well at school, I'm trying to gain their trust. And even though they're so young, I want them to know that school is a safe place, that I can be a person that they can come to with anything that they need, or, anything they want to talk about, even if it's about the tooth fairy. And another goal is just to make an impact in at least one family that I'm working with. If I can reach just one, then that would make my whole year.
So from tooth fairies to connecting families and community members together, we have just an all-star team here at the Regional Office of Education. And again, I can't say it enough how fortunate we are to welcome our two new team members, Mackenzie Garza as family educator at Amboy Preschool for All program, and Amy Howard as our new coordinated intake specialist. Our new slogan here at the office is "Here we grow again." And so as we continue to grow, we know that we are able to meet the needs of our school districts, our communities, our families, and our children. And that is something that we are exceedingly proud of and happy to do every day. Friends, that wraps us up for this edition of Teacher Talk. We hope that you've enjoyed meeting our new team members, and there's probably still a few more that you haven't met. So as you continue on with this month, please be on the lookout for our Facebook posts, proudly announcing and introducing our new team members to our organization. And if you are in need of anything, please do not hesitate to reach out and connect with any one of our stellar team members here at ROE 47. As we close out our Teacher Talk today, we hope that you have a restful and relaxing Thursday, an even better Friday, a wonderful fall-filled weekend, and we will see you right back here next Thursday for another edition of Teacher Talk.